Hi, it's Judy with my Pilates home video. Today what you'll need for class is some of your own favorite music and a weight, or what I did is I duct taped two chickpeas cans together, 15.5 ounces a piece, so it's some weight to use. And I have a strap. If you want, you can use a towel, you can use a bathrobe, belt, whatever you want to use for a strap. So let's get started. I'm going to start sitting down today on the floor. Legs are out, shoulders roll back. Let's start bringing our shoulders back, around and around, and now the other way. Over and around, over and around, over and around. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and inhale through the nose. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, lower down. Both hands on the floor. Take your left hand over. Good. And take it to the outside of your opposite leg. Other hand behind, underneath your shoulder, and look back. And inhale up. And let's do the other side. So come on over. I hope everyone's doing well. Opposite hand on opposite leg. Hand be underneath the shoulder. Look back. Good. And inhale up. And exhale down. Taking your hands out to your side, try to get your palms pressed down into the floor. Roll the shoulders back so your posture is good. And drop your head down. Roll it over. Good. And drop down and over to the other side. And drop down and over. Good. And drop down and over to the other side. And back to the center and lift up. Take your strap that you have and put it on the ball of your feet, the balls of your feet, and now you're gonna hold on to that strap as you pull yourself down, really gentle, and inhale and exhale through the nose. Good, drop that strap, inhale up, and let's let ourselves go all the way to the floor. Let your head drop onto your legs. Feel your back stretching out. Your hands can be anywhere that's comfortable for you. Good, and roll up. If you want, take your weight or your cans, all right, and you're going to roll them forward, trying to keep a flat back. Push them forward and feel those inner thighs or adductors stretching out. And come back in. Stretch over to the side, reach. If you want, you can look up at your arm. Over to the other side, reach and look up. Gives you more of a stretch on your neck. Good, in up. We're going to come over onto our right side, slide over. Elbow comes down underneath your shoulder, bottom leg is bent. Take hold of the foot and just pull your leg back. Pressing your pelvis forward, making sure that your leg is parallel with the floor, not like this or up here, but parallel with the floor, pulled back. Good, and let's go to the other side. Okay, elbow right under the shoulder. Pull it back. Feels good. Try to get that heel into your glutes. Wherever it feels good, not too much. Nice. And now we're stretched out enough to start our core work. So take your weight or your cans and come on down. Make sure you have enough weight. You might have to shimmy down a little more. Make sure you have enough room to take your arms all the way over your head without hitting your couch or your furniture, okay? So, inhale. Keeping your weights behind you, we're going to try to do a roll up. When we exhale, we're going to blow it out as if we're blowing out a candle. So inhale, lift your arms, keep your heels down, exhale, lift up. And we're going to add a little shoulder work here and then come back down. Keeping those heels dug into the floor, inhale up, exhale, lift, lift up, come on down. Great. Let's do a few more. Inhale, exhale, lift up, bring it back. Good. Inhale and exhale down. Bring it up with the inhale. Really blow it out. Lift, down. Nice. Let's do 5 more of these. Inhale, exhale. And lift, and down and back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. And lift. Good. And back. And 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Lift up. Lower and back. And inhale. Blow it out. Lift up. And lower. And down. Nice job. Now, take your feet flat. This is going to be the same thing. Dig those heels into the floor. So you need to concentrate on those heels digging into the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. With that exhale, you'll be able to come on up and then bring the weight back. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep those heels down. Sometimes it's hard. And lower back down. And we're going to do 3 more of these. Inhale, exhale. Good. And 2 more. The exhale is what gets you up, keeping those feet down. Inhale, exhale. And bring it back down. Nice. And just keep the weight off to the side. So for this next exercise, let's roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come on up. And bring your feet just like this. So I'll show you this way. You're going to be in like a recliner position. Your hands are going to be right under your shoulders. Okay, so make sure the shoulders don't crop up to your ears, but press them down. And you're going to go side to side to side. Lift up. 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 And then you're going to come to the center. I'll show you this way. So the hands are going to be under your legs. If you want, you can keep your feet down, or you can lift your legs up. You can even lift them to here. Okay? If you can, bring your arms this way, your head lined up with your spine, and you can bring your legs all the way out into a boat position. Come on in. Okay, so I'm going to try that. I'll show you this way again. Hands by, right under your shoulders. Press them down. Over, over, over. Lift up. Over, over, over. Keep breathing through this. Inhale and exhale through the whole thing. 2, 3. Good. Now come back to center. Hold on to those legs. If you want, you can stay here. If you want, you can bring those feet out. Breathing through it. Come on down. Let's take it again. Over, over, over. Lift up. 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 Come to center. Hold here. Lift if you can. Bring your legs out. Bring your arms out. Hold that and breathe through it. Nice. Come on down. Back to position. Let's do this one more time through. Over, 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 lift up. Core is really strong right here. Over, 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 lift up. Over, 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 lift up. Here we go back here. Hands under your legs. This is all you have to do. And let me show you this way. This is all you have to do. Keep your head lined up with your spine. Or you can come right into boat position. And you can lean back more if you want. The arms can go up too. Or you can stay right here. And down. Take your weight. All right. We're going to do what's like a Russian twist. So we're going to take the weight side to side, side to side. However, you can be here, or you can be here, or you can be here. So it's up to you. Side. Try to tap the top of the can or the top of the weight to the floor. Over, breathe through it. Space between your chin and your chest. The size of an orange. Good, and come back and take a break. Your quadriceps are really working right now too. Okay, hold it again. Come on up. You can be here if you want. You can be here if you want. 1, 2, 3, breathe. 4, 5, and back down. I'm going to do one more time like that, okay? So, however you feel, okay? We're going to lift up to you. I like to be here. 1, 2, blow it out. 3, 4, and 5. Yikes, that one's really good. Okay, one more thing we're going to do for the back, for the core. So we're going to come up, take those legs in a Pilates stance. The heels are together, the toes are pointed out, okay? And you're going to just keep them up here and cross them. Cross. Use those inner thighs to help you cross here, okay? And back to Pilates stance. You're going to bring those legs down 4 times, hold, and then bring them back up. So ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pilates stance. Inhale, exhale up. 2, 3, 4. Now, if you want to go a little faster than me or slower than me, or only 2 down, 2 up, whatever you want to do, we'll do a few more of these. Inhale to prepare. Exhale down. And hold. Inhale. Exhale. So I think it's a little easier just to do 2 crosses down and 2 crosses up for the breath. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale. And hold, inhale, exhale. Good, inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, up. And pull those legs in. Nice job. Now for quadriceps, we're going to keep in this position on the floor and we're going to start with your right leg. So you're going to take your point your toe really hard, point up, flex down, point up, flex down. So we're going to do 10 of these. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now flex your foot almost touching the floor, and you're going to pull it in and press 10 of these. 2. So inhale and exhale through this 2. 5 more. And nice job. Take that flex foot out, and we're going to turn the toe in and out, in and out.
So we get all those 4 muscles of the quadriceps. 4, 5. I like to do everything in 10 for Pilates, usually. 4 more. 3, bring it low to the floor. 2 and 1. Good. And just shake it out. We have one more thing for this side. So you're going to point the toe, lift the foot off the floor, point up. Flex your foot, take it around, half circle. Point up, take it around. Point up, take it around. We're breathing. Point up. One more. Now we're on the bottom. We're going to keep the foot flexed. We're going the other direction. So we're flexing around in that big circle, pointing down. Around in that big circle, pointing down. Around. 2 more. Around. And last one. Good. And bring it down and shake it out. Okay, the other side. So, ready? Point up. Flex down. 2. And if you had a band, you could put a band on your foot. Make it a little more difficult, but this is working really well. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And now we're going to keep that foot flexed, pull it in, press it out, nice and low to the floor. 5 more. I hope you have your music going. Good, and hold it here. Keep that foot flexed as you turn the toe out, in and out. 2, 3. Keep it low to the floor. And 5 more. 5. And 1. Good. Point your toe. Okay, take a little break. Shake it out. The toe is pointed. You're going to come up, half circle around. I hope I can make this couch here. Point, flex around. I got it. Point, around, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to switch it. So keep your foot flexed. Come around first, point down. Around first, point down. Around, point down. Around, point down. One more. Around and point down. Come on up. Just shake those legs out a little bit. Okay, we're going to come into a plank. So, a few things we're going to do for this core. Right here on all fours. Now we're going to come back into a full plank, all right? Make sure you're lined up really good. We're going to come into a downward facing dog. Lift that, whoop, I need more space. Lift that right leg up as high as you can, point your toe, and you're going to take your knee into your right knee, up, left knee, up, right knee, up, breathe through it, left knee, up. It's not easy, but you'll see the results. Lengthen as much as you can when you lift that leg. Breathe through it. Especially breathe on that hard part. Squeeze the glutes as you're lifting. Good. Drop your foot. Drop your knees. Come on down to the forearms. We're going to hold a forearm plank. I'm going to count about 10 seconds. Your eyes should be looking in between your thumbs, not dropping down. Keeping your core tight, pulled into your back, your belly button through your back. Drop your knees. Come back to full plank. Lift. Now we're on the other leg. So come back into downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Nice and long. Come to the left elbow. lift, right elbow, lift, left elbow, lift, right elbow, lift. You can do this. If I can do this, anybody can do this. 2 more sets. And remember to lengthen that leg every time. That's an exercise of all of its own. Squeezing that glute. And last one over. Good. Lift, drop it down. Come back to plank. Drop the knees. Come to forearm plank. Give those wrists a break. And come on up. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your abdominals. Squeeze your lower back. Even when you squeeze your quads, it really helps out a lot. Good. And drop down. Nice job. Bring your knees to the edges of your mat. Walk your hands forward. Just give it a little stretch. Good. And now we're going to come onto our belly and work the back. So, make sure that you have enough room for your hands to not fall into anything at all. Slide your hands up so your elbows are off, okay? You want your elbows off the mat. So I'm going to start with our right arm. Inhale, exhale, lift that right arm, bring it back, look back, inhale, exhale back. Inhale, exhale, left hand back, look back, inhale, exhale back. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to speed it up. So we'll exhale and then we'll inhale in. So inhale to prepare, exhale over, inhale back. 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 Let's do a few more of these. Exhale, look back. So exhale over, inhale back. Exhale over, inhale back. Let's do 2 more sets. Looking back at it, getting a little bit of a twist. Good. And now we're going to come up into hands and knees. Stretch out the back from doing that exercise. So, inhale, exhale, lift up, stretch that back, let the head drop. Inhale, arch and lift. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, down. Good. And now back to center. We're coming down flat. Take your arms, both arms in front, okay? And we're going to lift our legs and arms at the same time. If it's too much for you to lift those legs too, then you just lift your arms, okay? Inhale, forehead's on the floor. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, exhale, lower down. So we're going to make this one a little bit faster too. So we'll exhale up, inhale down. So inhale to prepare, inhale, exhale, lift, inhale down, exhale, lift. I'm adding the legs, you don't have to. Squeeze those glutes if you're using those legs. 1 more. Now, widen the arms like a Y shape, forehead down on the floor. So we do lift up, try to keep your eyes, even if your eyes are closed, that they were looking at the floor if they were opened. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lower. So we're going to do this a little bit faster. So inhale to prepare, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up,
Let's do one more. Exhale up, inhale down. Now, I want you to make your arms in a 90-degree shape, forehead on the floor. Same thing here. Let's start out with a slow one. So inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, exhale, lower. The thing with this one here is you want to keep your arm parallel to the floor when you're lifting it and not elbow too high or hand too high. So try to keep it level with the floor. Inhale, exhale, inhale down, exhale, inhale down, exhale, inhale down, exhale, inhale down, exhale, inhale down. Good. Come on up. Let's stretch that back out one more time. So hands are right under your shoulders. Push that mat away. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Lift it up into a cat stretch. Nice stretch. And arch and lift and look up. And again. One down. Good. And arch and lift and come up. Great. All right, we're coming back. We have our last exercise to do. Now this one here, you're folding your hands, okay? Forehead down on your hands. Walk your feet out to the width of the mat, okay? So your feet are really wide. Point your toes, lift up, tap together, bring apart, lower down. Lift up, tap together, out, lower down. So breathe through it. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, so keep the breathing. Honestly, doesn't matter which way your breath is because all of this is hard. Few more of these. Feel this in your lower back, your glutes. Really great exercise. Tap. Let's do 3 more of these. Up, together, open, lower, up, together, open, lower, up, together, open, lower. Walk those feet in. Nice job. We're coming up. Open up your knees the width of the mat. Sit back on your heels. You can stack your fists. You can layer your hands and bring your forehead down, or you can bring your arms out. Keep your head lined up with your arms right in between, or you can bring your forehead to the floor. Whatever feels good for you. This is a great stretch for what we just worked. Okay, from here, we are going to work hamstrings. Today, we're going to work hamstrings on our belly. So, I like to be like this because this is also a back exercise. That's too much on some people's backs. So, you might want to fold your hands and just gently put your forehead down on your hands. But I'll be like this. Flex your feet. So, in order to work the hamstrings really good, you have to concentrate on these back muscles. Here we go, right leg. Squeeze it, bring it down. 2, really tighten it. 3. I'm exhaling as I'm bringing it up. 2 more. And now we're going to pulse it. 1, 2, 3, lower down. Same leg. 1, 2, 3, lower down. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your eyes should be in between your thumbs, not dropping your head, looking more towards the top of your mat or I like to look right in between my thumbs. And 1 more. 1, 2, 3, and down. Now the other leg. 10 of them. 2, 3. Tighten up the hamstring muscle. Back of that thigh. You're going to feel a little glute tighten too, and that's good.
4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're pulsing it. 1, 2, 3, 1. 2. Breathing. 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 2, 6, 1. Good. Now, both feet. Squeeze up and lower. Squeeze up and lower. Squeeze up and lower. Squeeze up and lower. Squeeze up. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come on up. You're going to come on to the side. Grab that strap again. Let's just stretch out those legs. Feels so good. Let you come in a little further with that flat back. And now let yourself drop down. What feels really good is if you come off to the side. By the way, when you lay down, you're going to need your weight. Okay. And you can just hold on to your legs and pull your legs away from you. It feels so good on your back and shoulders. Okay, for the glutes, okay, and much more. So, you have your feet underneath your knees, right? And when you roll up, you have your weight. When you roll up, you're going to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, and when you come down, you're going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, just like a string of pearls. So, inhale, exhale, lift. Squeezing up, staying up there as high as you can. Squeezing the glutes really tight. You're going to feel some hamstring work too. I really want you to concentrate on those glutes. And lower down. So now take that weight at the end of your legs so your arms are really straight the whole time. Slight bend in your elbow. Come on back. Make sure nothing's in your way and come on back. So we're going to do that as we come up with the bridge. Okay, so inhale, exhale over, hold, inhale, exhale down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, exhale over. So you could have a heavier weight if you wanted to. Challenge yourself. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, over. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, over. Really blow it out. Inhale, exhale. And try to come up as high as you can. Tight, 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 tight on those glutes. So you're exhaling on the movement, inhaling while you're stopped. Good. Inhale, exhale over. Inhale, exhale back. Inhale, exhale over. Inhale, exhale back. Let's do 2 more of these. These are really good. A little strengthening in your shoulders. And you might feel a little bit in your chest. Okay, put that down. Okay, feet are right under your knees. Your hands are by your side. Walk your hands down towards the end of your mat. Drop your shoulders into the floor. Okay, so this time we're going to come up into a bridge in pulse 3 times. Tiny, tiny pulses. Here we go. Lift it up. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Lower down. Exhale up. 1, 2, 3. So keep breathing through this wherever you can find a good breath. 2, 3. Whatever you don't want to do is hold your breath. Just keep it going. If you can squeeze as tight as you can squeeze, you're working really hard. If you're not doing it as tight as you possibly can, think more about doing it harder. Okay, working as hard as you can during this amount of time, and lower. Again, lift up, squeeze, 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 and let's do a few more. Squeeze, 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 and lower. Squeeze, 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 and lower. Okay, now we're going to lift up. Inhale first, exhale up. Now we're here. We're going to just very little go over to the right, center, over to the left, center, lower down. So lift up, right, center, left, center, lower down. Up, right, center, left, center, lower down. Two more. Up, right, center, left, center, lower down. Up, right, center, left, center, lower down. Now, we're going to do the other side. So, lift up. We go left first. Left, center, right, center, lower down. Lift, left, center, right, center, lower down. Lift, left, right, and lower down. So there's a little pulse in the middle too. Left, center, right, center, lower down. Lift up, left, center, right, center, lower down. One more. Lift up, left, center, right, center, lower down. I want you to bring your knees in. Give it a bit of a stretch. We're going to work on our inner thighs or our adductors, the muscles that are inside here. I always remember add in. That's how I remember their adductors. So that's the adductor muscles. But first we're going to start them like this. If I had a ring, I'd put it in between my knees and push it in, but I don't have a ring. So hands are here. I actually have a ring, but not all of you have one. So walk your hands down and lift up into that bridge. Squeeze in, squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Think inner thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Tight, tight, tight on the glutes. And lower down. Good. And pull it in. Our legs are going to go up to the air for our inner thighs today. What we're going to do is frog legs. So we're going to take the knees out just like a frog and squeeze them back up. So the knees come out to the side as much as you can. Okay? And then squeeze back up. Trying to use the inner thighs. Here we go. 1, squeeze. 2. I like to exhale on the way up because that's where I'm doing that big squeeze. 4, 5, 6. Open up the knees as wide as you can. That's going to work the inner thighs more to pull it up. And last one. Hold it here. Now keeping your legs up, we're going to just do these little squeeze pulses. Squeeze, 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 come down to frog. Squeeze, squeeze, knees out. Squeeze, 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 squeeze, squeeze. Let's do 5 more. 5. And you should feel those inner thighs by now. 4, if you're squeezing tight enough. 3, good, and 2, in 1 more. Nice job. Bring those legs up, open them out, hands on the inside, and just gently pull them apart. Gentle, real gentle. I've got a flex foot, and now I've got a pointed foot. Good. Bring those legs in, pull the knees in, and we're going to come over onto our side for outer thighs. So today we're going to use the weight. You don't have to, it's optional, over here. Make sure you have enough room so you can really lengthen out those toes. All right, I'm going to put my weight on my leg. Angle the legs a tiny bit to the front. Bend your bottom leg so you're not going to go back. You need to keep the hips stacked. All right, and the arm is really comfortable right here. The weight's on the leg. It's going to make it a little bit harder. Point up. You may be able to get higher than that, and that's cool. Flex down. Point and flex. And flex. 4. So I'm going to do 10 of them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Now, take your toe, point it. We're going to drop your knee to the floor. Press it up. Flex your foot. Kick it back. Point. Knee. Point out. Flex in. Flex out. Knee. So I'm pointing to lengthen. Okay? Good. And here's 5. Breathing. Really think about those hamstring muscles in the back, right there with the flex foot. Here's 3 more. And 2. Good. And 1. And now keep your leg parallel to the floor. Keep that foot flexed. If you want to take your can off, your weight off, you can, or you can leave it there. It works wonders. Just a little bit of weight like this. Flex forward, point back. Flex forward, point back. We're trying to stay parallel with the floor. Breathing through it. Here's 5. 5 more. Last one. Good. Now, layer your legs, okay? One leg's back, one foot's back, but your legs are parallel to each other, all right? And you're going to bend your knee. Keep your foot flexed as you come forward to do the side bicycle. Keep that leg parallel with the floor the whole time. Every time you come back, squeeze that glute really tight. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And lower down. Good. Take the can down. Pull your knee in. Give it a bit of a break. And we're going to swing around to the other side. So when you put a weight or cans or whatever you have on your leg, you don't have to do so many exercises and you can save a little bit of time. Make sure that you can point your toe all the way, okay? And your whole body, you're stacked, you're lined up. Both legs are long to begin with. Angle a tiny bit out to the front. Bend that bottom leg for support, for balance. Your weight is on top of your leg. And you point up, flex down. 2. And you can go as high as you want. 3. This hip here doesn't let me go too high. 4. Make sure you're stacked. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Good. All right, now pointing that toe, you're going to bring it down, your knee down, point out, flex your foot, take it back. Good. Point, flex back. 3, 4, breathing through it, 5, 6, isn't this just fun? Here's 7. I hope you can do this a few times a week, once a week anyway. Good, 2 more. And last one. All right, you're going to keep that leg parallel, flex the foot, and you're going to take it front and back. Flex front, point back. Flex and back. Flex, keeping the hips stacked. And we have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now bend your leg. Keep it parallel with the floor, but keep that foot flexed. 90 degrees on the knee. Take it forward. Take it back. Squeeze that glute. 2, 3. Breathe. Almost done. Good. And put your weight down. Pull that leg in. Awesome. Now we're going to take the strap, do some stretching. Again, make sure you have enough space right here. And you're going to put both feet on the floor. Just keep your strap next to you. And again, you don't need to strap if you don't want. Pull those knees in. Just feel that stretch on your back. Rock side to side. Try to come up on the hip without falling over. And then back to center and both feet flat. Take the strap. Put the strap on the ball of your right foot. Hold it up. You're holding on to both sides of the strap with both hands. Inhale. Exhale, pull that leg in towards you. The knee is soft. As you exhale, you can try to bring it in some more. Inhale. Exhale a bit more. Good. And now take the strap in one hand. So your right foot, your right hand, your left arm comes out to the side, lined up with your shoulder. Just drop that leg over. And if you want, you can lengthen out the left leg and just give that a really good stretch out. Take your heel, press it through. If you want, you can point the toe, feeling a different stretch. You can look over to the left to get a stretch on your neck. And come back up and switch hands. So this left hand has the belt or the strap, and come on over with your right arm. Drop that leg over. Look over. So you're staying on your back. Your shoulders are staying onto the floor. And bringing that foot over where you can feel a good stretch on the hips and the glutes, the outer thigh, the IT band. Feels good. And come back up. Now, lift that left leg up, cross this foot onto your opposite knee. Hold on to both. Each hand has a strap and pull it in. Breathing, inhale and exhaling. You worked hard today. You deserve this stretch. Okay, switch. So now the left leg has the strap right on the ball of the foot. Okay, and you're going to hold on with the right and left hand on the strap and pull in. Inhale, and as you exhale, you might want to pull it in a little bit more. Everything about stretching is so gradual. We want to stay safe and not injured. Okay, now take both straps in your left hand. Your right arm comes out. You can lengthen out. This will help stretch out the hip flexors. The right arm comes out. The left leg goes out. However far that you can go, that's comfortable, but your back is staying on the floor. Your shoulders are staying on the floor. If you want, you can look over to the right. Press that heel through. And now give it a point. Feel a different stretch. Good, and lift back up. Switch hands, so the right hand has the strap. The left arm is out, lined up with your shoulder. Drop that leg over, keeping your shoulders on the floor. Look over to the left, if you want. Breathing. Press. And now come back up. Take your right knee up, cross this foot over onto your right knee, okay? And you're gonna hold on to both straps and pull in. On the stretch, you wanna try to soften your breath. Try to keep it calm and rhythmic. Nice, and come on up, roll up, take your feet front. Your strap is going to be about shoulder width apart, lift up, take it over to the side, and over to the other side. And widen, like a Y, take it over to the side, take it over to the other side. Take it front, bring it back in again, drop your head, push that strap away. Good, put the strap down, hands behind, open up your chest. Good, hands down by your side, drop your head, roll over to the side, drop down, over to the side, back to the center, and head is up. Inhale up, and exhale down. And thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everybody is well and healthy and trying to learn new things. Bye for now.